And the sixth color is chrome oxide green, and this is definitely for the leaf. I didn't remove the yellow, and this chrome oxide green is a quite matte, not a shiny color. Mr. Solanson, he applied a very thick layer. I apply here a lot more gentle this color. Just add some texture here and there. And also he added some green to the shadow part here and also here. Okay, and let me just add some shadows here too. Anyhow, so if you just counted that, we have here quite a number of layers of colors. That is, for example, in this location we had all the 6 colors on top of each other, and here 5 colors out of the 6 are applied. So what you can see that with these oil sticks you can paint a kind of layered way, but as Mr. Solanson did, we started, and I started with the yellow colors and moved over to the darker colors, which is typically not the case when you paint oil. When I had my oil painting workshops with Déri Gábor, in most cases we started with the darkest value, the darkest color, the darkest tone, and then we added lighter and lighter colors on top of this darkest. But this technique was quite different. So on Mr. Solanson's picture I can see, yes, so if I apply this green more thick, then this part will look more greenish. If you, I mentioned a moment ago that Lena Rivo style is totally different. There she really applies color, shapes or sprites or colors next to each other rather than on top of each other. So that's why her paintings look fantastic and really colorful. And here I scrape back just to show that this is also possible with the paint knife or painter's knife. So the next phase is where Mr. Solanson used Sennelier green for oil thinner diluant to blend wash the background, the base colors. And I also have this in a small jar like so, And this is actually an odorless mineral spirit. It has no smell. It, of course, when you smell very close, definitely you can feel something, but then from 10 centimeters you cannot smell. It's really odorless, and it's a wonderful green. Possibly that's the reason it is called green for oil. This is a wonderful material, and I use it frequently. But this is not the only way you can paint. You could use just regular turpentine, or in an oil workshop which I visited, we call it a paint medium, festöser in my language, a paint medium which is quite inexpensive. It's generally available. Even Sennelier makes paint medium. What is the difference between a painting medium and diluent? A painting medium has three components. One of the components is the solvent. In the case of the Sennelier painting medium, this is the green for oil odorless mineral solvent. Here in this painting medium, the solvent is turpentine, which is 1/3 of the components. The other component is linseed oil, and which is typically the ingredients of oil paints. However, in these Sennelier sessions, I can hear that saffron oil or saffron olaj in my language, safflower oil is used in these sticks. Yeah, but I didn't read the material ingredients that careful. So anyhow, so this is another possibility. So this is a typical generic painting medium with the three components that could use also to apply on the surface. I also have it with me here. This is a traditional, but it smells brutal. Yeah, definitely. So turpentine, it smells. In my opinion, that's not brutal. So, but anyway, that's a different discussion. And then we have also here a Winsor & Newton Liquin products, Liquin Original, which is a gel, purplish gel medium that you could use. That smells, again, it has very penetrating smell, not different than turpentine, but it smells. And then also Liquin light gel, which is also Liquin but with a light, a lot more fluid version. And also they have this Liquin fine detail, I'll have all of them, which is really fluid, like the diluant or the painting medium. And then last time I used this, and these Liquin products you can also use to handle your paintings. And also mention that this green for oil medium is available in gel format. That is exactly the same as the Liquin Original, about the same idea, but the main difference that this is completely odorless. I mean, the solvent there is this green for oil, so it's a gel, and it's transparent, and it's a gorgeous material. Yes, and it has no smell. So that's this is another possibility. Anyhow, so just following the original instruction by Mr. Salanson, I would use a brush to apply the green for oil, Sennelier green for oil. I have two brushes here. In my country we have fantastic brushes made by a local company. We call it Munkachi brushes, different kinds. So I think these are absolutely fantastic, very high quality, great brushes. But for the respecting the Sennelier recommendation, I have also some these Raphael brushes. This one is the long number 10 Raphael Kevrin Plus 877 brush, which now I'm going to use to... I don't have this D brush which Mr. Salanson mentioned, but definitely I'm going to buy one. I have seen that he loves these D-shaped brushes where the shape of the brush is D-like. I mean, it's a special shape. Okay, so let's apply then. Mr. Salanson applied very thick layer, I mean a thick, a lot of mineral spirit diluant when applying on the painting, so he really didn't spend too much time on something like that. The excess paint I love to remove from the brush. Yes, his idea was just to blend these colors together. Yes, something like that. Maybe I will remove this color from here. So, yes, that was the applying the diluon green for oil. So in an ideal way, now I would wait until it dries, maybe in 2 days or something like that. But this is alla prima painting, so I don't stop. And now I'm going to apply the second layer, the details and the texture making layer on top of this diluted first layer. And then this is exactly what Mr. Salanson did on his painting, so he just applied on top. And what is interesting, that because at this time the surface is diluted, so this is shining, and then the odorless mineral spirit are everywhere. So what you are doing is a kind of wet on wet technique, just to say so, wet on wet. Let's say that this paint is wet, and then that, but definitely this part should be regarded as wet. So so this is the time when you can really very nicely blend the colors, the transitions. You can soften the edges. Oil paint is excellent to do that because of its inherent nature. Let me add some lighter colors here. I hate the mess around, and I sometimes make mistakes of using a dirty towel instead of using a clean one. Okay, let's just add and blend more red. when you paint with tubes, of course this phase is done with the brush. But here, for this demonstration, I could use the brush too. So let me just pick. Here is the brush. Definitely I could use this brush. You see, it's absolutely, especially now that it is diluted, the brush would work perfectly fine, and it's gives the possibility of a lot more details and more gentle. And you can also apply from the stick itself. You can get some paint and apply it where you think more is required. So that's the main idea of these oil sticks. That is, you can use all of the oil painting techniques that you get used to. Something like that. And then with the darker blue, Mr. Solanson was talking about this vibrancy of the blue shapes here and there, and the orangey, because they are complementary colors. When I applied the mineral spirit phase, it blended all these colors together. But with the second phase, now I'm bringing back again these distinctive colors. Let me just apply here to use my brush to smooth blend this area. Okay, and then with this Helios purple here and there, again to give back this distinctive color. Okay, and as seen, I really don't remove. So when I'm done with one of the sticks, I don't remove, because when the next time I'm going to use it, this skin is developed on that. Okay, and then for the last, to add some shadow part to the leaf, with blue, Chinese blue, and then the chrome oxide. Oh, of course, when I don't want to, here you go, just remove, then smooth blend. Just apply, just use the brush to shape this apple stem and smooth blend the leaf. For the sake of fun, here I try to make smoother transitions between the colors. And this was a very nice demonstration how we blended brown with combining all the colors, producing That was just a piece of skin. And the last stage, what can be demonstrated, that how to blend the colors on paper with the oil sticks. For example, here this is a quite dark green part of the painting, and let's make it blend it with yellow, something like that. As a final step, Mr. Salanson, he always uses a palette knife to apply some sgraffito, scratching back some of the areas to give interest. Something like that. Yes, so this was this graffito part, which is always so. When you are watching Mr. Sanansson's painting process, definitely he always makes an underpainting, then a dilution phase where this underpainting is diluted and washed, and then the second layer is on top of these basics for the textures and the colors and the details, and the last step is always applying graffito. I can see here some more space for this nice helio purple color. Well, that was it, friends. So this is N24. So these are the materials and the final paintings for this session.